Dr. Saravanan. Dr. Saravanan from Mahindra. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Saravanan, yeah. So.
Able to see my screen, sir?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Very good evening to all the panelists. And today I'm talking about the applications of hydrogens for the with respect to the automotive things. Predominantly the work which have been done is predominantly on the automotive sectors, on either based on the IC engines or for the fuel cell perspective. As another panelist have discussed about these applications either for the shipping or rail, therefore there is a wide spread of applications through which the promotion of this hydrogen economy can able to penetrate with respect to this in generating a carbonless kind of economy where the systems are going to be for more sustainable in nature. If you're looking on either battery vehicle technologies or the fuel cell based technologies, all the hybrid platforms all predominantly lies on with respect to the electrification of the technology, where one can hand each other in developing the scenario of the ecosystems to mitigate the carbon mitigations with respect to that of the conventional fuels in nature. When it comes to these applications, we already treat there are increasing demands which makes, and also the safety systems which has been also been evolving with respect to the hydrogens, which makes the system to be of a much more safer compared to that of the earlier requirements, where with respect to the advanced safety systems which incorporated on the technologies with respect to the leak detections or with respect to the hydrogen controls or embeddlement. A lot of these activities are promote the hydrogen is also one of the safer fuels which can be easily adaptable with respect to the different applications of CTBA concerns. And while coming to the expansions of the market with respect to the generations and other things, predominantly we rely on the non-conventional sources, either such as the natural gas or coal for this kind of fuels. But I think we have to have a kind of a movement or shift towards a kind of a renewable source of penetration. Either it may be of solar, wind, or a kind of a thermal energies, so that this kind of the promotions will enable the end wheel efficiencies of hydrogen is said to be of the product is said to be of economical in nature. For example, if you're looking on hydrogen cars from the generation towards the end, which can be of almost a carbon even neutral, currently which means of around 120 grams per kilometer of CO2 if it is from a non-conventional sources. But if you migrate towards a kind of a conventional sources, it can be of a carbon neutral, where as India is also aiming to achieve to be 2050, it should be of a carbon neutral in nature. Air Mahindra also having the commitment towards a carbon neutral economy. Therefore, these are all the various avenues which makes the hydrogen fleet of economy to be said to be of possible, and where these kinds of the sources can be able to generate and makes the mitigations in the systems. Similarly, if looking on to this kind of the storage systems, we are evolving either predominantly we rely on the high pressure storages systems for its applications, and when we come to India, we have been started with the 200 bar storage systems for one of our prime moving applications. Then we have also migrated to the 350 bar, and in Western countries they are migrating already to 700 bar of a type 4 cylinders of nature. Therefore, adaptation of these high pressure storage cylinders, or there are certain innovations or experimentation to come or generate towards the liquefaction of the systems also to be get emerged, which makes the transportation of the hydrogens, either it may be on the for the fuel cell applications, or it may be for the IC engine based application, it should be of a more affordable in nature. And when it comes to the logistics, predominantly on the logistics in Indian scenarios are concerned, we are not having a kind of a natural pipelines to transport like a CNG for a high kind of networks. But these are the systems which has to be evolved. In Western, it is set to be for much more affordable. There are lots of hydrogen fueling stations have been generated by, for example, BMW is currently working predominantly. They have been setting around in Germany around some 130 hydrogen stations are there by around 22, and around which they are aiming to go around 400 by 25 in nature. Similarly, California, you know, very good on the hydrogen fleet of economy. There are almost 200 plus fleet of stations, and in UK, which is also moving. Therefore, this fleet of hydrogen fleet of economy has to be moved, because otherwise the chicken and egg storage will always be there, where the transportation sector will come first or the fueling station, which one is set to be available. Therefore, it has to be coexist both. Then only we can expand this fleet of hydrogen fleet of economy with respect to the Indian scenarios. For that, we should have mostly concentrate on the transport segment and also on the mostly on the dispensing stations. With Mahindra, we have installed the India's first hydrogen fueling station. Is one of our for our automotive applications also at Pragati Maidan, where we have developed the hydrogen filling stations and operated the different fleet of the vehicles. When it comes to the applications, we concentrated predominantly on both the IC engine applications and also the fuel cell applications. Let the technology get evolved, accepted to the customer needs, because both technology has to be exist or coexist according to the consumer needs or market. Some technology can each one can leverage or coexist in nature, sir. Therefore, when it comes to the technology, we have to inbuilt a lot of the safety systems where we have been working along with RI and other automotive bodies, ICAT, and creating the safety regulations with respect to the hydrogen fleet of vehicles, and all safety system has been put on the systems while developing the vehicle systems or the vehicle architectures are said to be concerned, sir. Therefore, if you're looking on, we have developed a multi-cylinder vehicle bus system. This is one of for the school buses which is used for transportation in India, where we have converted a first four-cylinder multi-cylinder engine, which have converted into a kind of a turbocharged engine of a 2.5 liter engine, which meets almost Euro 6 plus emission norms with ultra low emissions of NOx, and which will have a complete inbuilt engine management system has been put on the vehicles, and a hydrogen leg safety systems and its leak detections on that one, and with a high pressure storage of around 350 bar storages, and a fleet of hydrogen tanks have been accommodated in the whole vehicle platforms. When doing these ones, there are a lot of challenges which have also been overcome with respect to the hydrogen wounds, indigenizations. For example, we are not having enough amount of the boosting. Therefore, we have to develop a kind of a new boosting systems with respect to the turbocharging systems to mean the lag and operations of the lean operations with respect to the safety of the systems, and meeting the vehicle lower and torque requirements. And similarly, there are certain kind of a safety logics or drivabilities has been incorporated, and we have also filed several patents on these technologies also. Similarly, if you're looking on the different technologies where have been adopted in Mahindra, therefore, if looking on to the vehicle technologies, either it may be from a neat fuel or it may be for the dual fuel technologies, we have been worked along intensively with the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy Sources, and also along with IIT Delhi, and either it may be of IOCL for developing this hydrogen fleet of economy for India operations. The first to the hydrogen dual fuel technology, where the vehicle which will be operated both on hydrogen plus diesel technology, and on a real-time basis you can able to switch between the diesel fuel, or it may be the transition to the hydrogen as a blend either of 50 to 60% on the transition basis. This is giving a better fuel efficiency and a carbon saving of hydrocarbon and CO reductions of significant. We have developed 5 such fleet of vehicles, and they have been developed lakhs of kilometers. We have installed these vehicles along with the Mahindra Solar Energy Centers and used for the commutations in India to demonstrate or promote this hydrogen vehicle. Other technology which I have been told about the hydrogen minibus, this has been developed to the fleet to have a fuel efficiency double that of the CNG vehicle, and then we are giving a better fuel efficiency on this technology. First of its indigenous technology has been developed by Mahindra, and this fleet of vehicles also being used along with IOCL to promote the hydrogen fleet of vehicular technologies. And we also developed India's first single-cylinder hydrogen vehicle fleet, which is able to give a mileage of around 75 km per kg. This is used to drive the vehicles inside the Pragati Maidan, where we used to have this auto expos. And also where we have installed India's first hydrogen fueling stations to promote the hydrogen economy for our transitions. And the hydrogen CNG program is a kind of a multi program which has been worked along with IOCL's SIAM to promote 5 different OEMs to have demonstrated the different blends, what to choose or optimize, what is the kind of the best blends of hydrogen plus CNG for the vehicular applications, for which we have used both of our vehicle platforms on the 3-wheelers and the 4-wheeler, which has also been to promote the hydrogen kind of standards. And when coming back to the technologies on the fuel cell technologies, which has also been developed engineerization with respect to the PEM fuel phase technologies of 15 kilowatt, which has been implemented in one of our cargo platform for the passenger fleet in India, where we have been packaged these technologies and complete architectures with respect to the balance of plant and the battery module systems to have a better leverage with respect to the and incorporate all the safety systems to promote to have the passengers safety on this one. This is about some glimpses of the vehicle which have been commercially launched, and a small video about the vehicle technologies which we have been described or developed by Mahindra in this one. This is a fleet of vehicles at India Gate. We have developed the hydrogen plus CNG blends of vehicle, which has been instrumented with and created the kind of the awareness of using the hydrogen plus CNG. And this is the first hydrogen powered 3-wheeler which have been developed and showcased in the Pragati Maidan, where it gives a mileage of around 75 km. And this is the first hydrogen station have been installed in India, and it's a current of 200 bar, which is capable of 350 bar delivery. This has been project with Unido has sponsored that project. This is on the dual fuel technology, which I have been told, where you can have the real transition between the hydrogen with respect to the diesel technologies on a real-time basis. This is tested on our R&D facilities, where you can able to see on the real-time transitions between the two fuel mode, and you can show on the percentage level. This is a turbocharged bus which have been developed, where it can able to run on neat 100% hydrogen, which is meeting Euro Plus emission norms and which is having the better amount of the drivability. Therefore, if you're looking onto the kind of the fleet of the technologies, we have the technologies to for all technologies, either it may be for a neat fuel or it may be a blend of fuels with respect to, or it may be for fuel cell technologies. Technology is not the limitations, but to promote this one to be a kind of a further scalabilities, we have to be concentrate more on the creating the hydrogen infrastructures and also the more generations on the renewable kind of the areas where I think today I think Reliance has told that one they will be more concentrating on this. By these kinds of the economic systems which has been developed, which will promote the more number of hydrogen applications in India, and will make the system to be a transition from a conventional fuel-based systems to a kinds of a alternative mobility to make the environmental systems to be of a clean. And we also know Mahindra is also extensively working on this electric vehicle technologies also. We are having the fleet of vehicles such as the Trio, Iberito, and we are also working on 3 to 4 modular platforms on creating these EV technologies also. Therefore, we have been committed to make and more vehicular technologies to be of a more renewable and sustainable in nature. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Saravanan, enlightening us that what Mahindra is doing on the hydrogen technology.